cloud. Okay, well, hello everybody. Now I can't hardly see any of you. I can only see one person on the screen. I'm trying to write down who all is here because, as I said, there's going to be a little goodie at the end of this. Just making sure I have everybody down. So it's been a while since we've chatted, and the last time we talked about PRV. So PRV in your sales is number one, right? When it comes to our business, that's number one. But the second thing we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about it tonight, is recruiting. You guys are probably here thinking I am going to give you some magic secret sauce on how to recruit. Well, not really. We're going to talk about recruiting and why recruiting is important and all the things, but I'm not going to say this is how you do it, so let's go do it, okay? So it's not some magic secret sauce. Like, you just have to freaking do it. You look cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. It's 9:03. I don't want to be on here super late. I know it's late. I know we're getting tired, all the things. But before we start, because it always happens, people always get off of here before we're done. And it's super important that we have our photo, because that's like the best part, is people can see us. Unfortunately, I'm recording on my phone because my computer is being whacked. So if anybody has their computer up and has a phone they can take a picture with, please let me know. Anybody?
I got it. I'll take it.
Ivy to the rescue. Okay, so let us know when you're ready. Everybody, if they can come on camera and say hello for a second, and then we'll get into it. No.
Okay. Let me. Ready? One. Oh wait, it's taking a picture of me. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I took several just in case.
Okay. Thank you, Ivy.
You're welcome.
Okay. Can you please get the baby dress? My phone's literally gonna die. I can't get it. Okay. I can't worry about that right now. So recruiting, especially for brand new consultants. If you are trying to get your sensational start levels and all the things, recruiting is for you. Start early. Don't think, oh, I just started, I can't recruit. You're lying. Because just starting out is the best time to recruit. Why? Because you can be authentic. You can be yourself and say, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Can you come not know what the hell you're doing too? Can we do this together? Can we like not know what we're doing together? So do it together. Keep it simple. Just be honest with them. Tell them, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, can you learn with me? You can teach me. Shit, you'll probably teach me. Be real, for real. And start in your inner circle. And don't say, oh, Taylor, I don't know anybody. I know you know 1, 2, 3 people. You have family. You have a couple friends. Start with them. Start in your inner circle. It's so much easier when you lead with a team. And we'll get more into that later. But when you have a team, it's easier to lead. It's easier to learn. Okay. If you're brand new, dive in, period. Just do it. If you're brand new, do all the things. Start out leading and growing and learning like a director. Start out like that. You'll get there a lot quicker, I promise. And we'll get to where I'm going with that later. One of the most important things with recruiting is the lifestyle that we are living. That being said, I want you guys to put in the chat box what our 3 core values are. Now, if you've been with Cynthia a long time, let the new ones answer this. or give it a second before you answer. But the 3 core values of Scentsy, you should know that off the top of your head. And if you've been with us a while and you don't know that, right when you log into the workstation, it's right there on the right-hand side. Check that out. And then
Authenticity,
still it in your brain.
simplicity, and I can't think of the other one. Right?
Keep going.
Authenticity, simplicity.
3 core values.
Generosity.
There you go.
Liar.
There you go. Okay. Simplicity, generosity, and authenticity. If you are not living that lifestyle, you're doing it all wrong. Okay. Scentsy and recruiting is all about lifestyle. That being said, are you doing that daily? Are those 3 things coming through daily in your life? If it's not, why are people gonna want to join you? Why are they gonna want to follow you? Why are they gonna want to buy from you? If you aren't representing that lifestyle, they're not going to. Period. Are you sharing how passionate you are? Are you being honest? Those are things to ask yourself. And if you are not doing those things, you're doing yourself a disservice. Another thing that's super important is attraction marketing. The energy that you put out is the energy that you're going to put in. Attraction marketing is everything. It is everything. And I say this all the time. If you are posting negative shit is going to come your way. Negative people are going to join your team. I'm not saying that negative Nancy's join people who are positive, because it happens. But you're more likely to attract the wrong vibe and tribe if you're negative too. Attraction marketing is everything. Okay? You have to be bright. You have to be full of life. I'm not saying go and act like you're a Scentsy loving, diffusing Mormon wax, chilling like a villain, dish soap loving, washer with queen, okay? But you can share your weaknesses, and you can share your love, and you can share all the things without being negative. And that, like I said, that goes with sales, and that goes with recruiting. One of the most important things is always use your rewards to spoil your people. Your customers should come first. You matter, but do you really need more warmers on your shelves? Do you really need more wax? Use those rewards to let your customers know that you care about them, that they matter. If you have rewards and you have a doctor's office that you go to all the time, if you love your dentist office and there's 5 people who work there, spoil them. Spoil them. Why not? Give them a gift. I don't care if it takes you a year to save up rewards to let them have gifts. Give it to them. Give more than you take. I promise it'll come back around. One thing that I am super passionate about, but you have to be very careful about, and this does help with recruiting if you do it in the right way. Share what Scentsy is doing for you. Share your paychecks. Share how that is blessing your life. Share all the things, but you have to include the income disclosure. Do not ever talk about your pay without the income disclosure. I'm about to talk about my pay, so insert income disclosure, which I will put on the video because it'll be on YouTube. Always include that, okay? But share what your paycheck is doing for you. Really, share what it's doing for you. If it's $15, if it's $30, it's something. That's something. 100, 500, $17. I don't care what the hell it is. If it's $10, that's 2 Starbucks drinks that you didn't have before you started this business, and that can be life-changing for someone. Someone probably literally lives paycheck to paycheck. No money that they can, no way they can afford a Starbucks drink because they need that money for food, ramen noodles, food on the table for their children. $10 can be life-changing. I'm talking, you wait. It's okay. Please go play. Okay, go play. I'll be there in a minute, okay? So, just because you don't think this can change someone's life, don't assume that they don't need the extra money. If you think that they're living high on life and they don't need the extra money, don't assume that for them. Don't ever assume that someone does not need this opportunity. Okay? You may think that they make enough money and they don't need this. Hello, is Cincy only about money? What about the friendships we've made? What about the community, the togetherness, the fun that you're having? You group of ladies are my family. You're my friends. Like, what? I just went on a retreat with like 30-something people, had 2 panic attacks, about died. But I left with some of the best friends I have ever made in my entire life. Not many people have that. So it's not just about the money. But some people may see that they need the extra money, and they see that you, a real person who is maybe struggling and who has struggled, now is living comfortably. Okay, be relatable. That being said, being relatable attracts people. It does. Attracts people so much. And people see you, whether they're liking your stuff or they're commenting. They're always watching you. Don't think because nobody likes your stuff and nobody comments your stuff that they're not seeing it, because they are. You never know who's watching. So constantly be aware of what you're sharing. Be aware of that. Hold on, you guys. My phone. I don't want it to die. I'm gonna lose my everlasting mind. Okay, so let's talk about recruiting. There are like 4 main bullet points to recruiting. The first one is your lifestyle. We just talked about the lifestyle, right? That's number 1, the lifestyle you live. That's the most important thing when it comes to recruiting. Now, number 2, always offer the opportunity to your host. Always offer the opportunity. So recognize your opportunity, know your customers, and know how to talk to them. You need to present it to them in the right way. Okay, Liz knows my sense of humor. I can be like, bitch, just come join. You spend so damn much money with me anyway, just come on. Ivy, on the other hand, she might be this sweet little innocent soul who, if I say, bitch, she's going, oh, I might have to say, girl, you spend so much, just, you should really get your rewards and, talk to her in the right way. Recognize your customers, know your customers, and know how to talk to them. If you see a mom is on Facebook struggling, needs a part-time job, or just wants to be home with her kids, her job is stressing her out, there is your sign. That's your recruiting goggle right there. Talk to them, message them. Let them know that you feel them, you feel their pain, and you want to help them, that you can help them be home with their children every day, or you can help them do whatever they need, okay? Every bulk order that you submit, $200 or more, you get a $59 kit, right? That means every order that you close, $200 or more, you should be offering that kit for $59 or less. If you have a $500 order, you should be offering that kit for free. You should. Is $59 worth of wax and warmers on your shelf that important? When you could have someone join your team who will be your next director, your next superstar director? What's more important? It could be a dud. It could be a kidnapper. Who cares? Take a chance. Take a chance on life. You only live once. Okay? I think you always should make it a priority. You should always make it a goal of yours to offer that kit to at least 10 people before you close it out. Always. Just do it. And I just saw a comment that says, what if the hostess doesn't want it? Offer it to the party guest. Hey, Sam, you have a party here. And let's go to number 3 before I even say this. Number 3, don't word bomb it. Keep it simple. Do not word bomb it on these people. Let them ask the questions. You say something simple, they ask the question, bam, you know they're intrigued. You can say, hey, Sam, you had an awesome party, $500. You unlocked a super awesome kit if you want to join for free, or you have these rewards. Let me know if you want it. Bam. And blah, 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 blah. What does that entail? Then you can start talking, okay? A little bit more each time. If they don't want it, okay, no freaking problem at all. I'm going to go ahead and ask your guest if they would like it so that it doesn't go to waste. Then you ask your guest. Then you post it in the party page. Then you message people individually. Hey, thank you for being a part of Sam's party. She had an awesome party and earned this awesome $59 join kit. Did you want to take advantage of that so it doesn't go to waste? Maybe not. Maybe nobody in that party wants it. Then you go on and you message people you've talked to before. You message people who seem interested. You can even post. Especially if you have a free kit. You cannot say free, okay? You have to say, how would you feel about joining for little to zero cost? Little cost to none, whatever you want to say. You cannot say free because it is not a free kit. It is earned, and we are using our rewards for them to get it for free, but it is not free. Okay, you cannot say free. If my phone dies, I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay. So, oh, and do not be afraid to lose your customers. Okay. Don't be afraid. Don't say, Taylor, I do not want to flip this party to them. I do not want them to join because they are my best customer. All my PRV is going to go away. No. What do you think I'm going to say? Find new customers. Find new people. That's what we do. We recruit. We find more people, we recruit, we find more people. It is a circle. That circle never ends, okay? Even when you become an SSD, that circle never stops. You keep going.
I don't even have my camera on.
And the best part is our best customers are the best consultants. You know why? Because they already love the product. They already know about the product. The people who love the product make the best consultants because they are actually sharing the product, not just selling it. So don't ever stop that circle. Now, number 3 was word vomit. We don't word vomit. Number 4. And back to word vomit, let them lead the conversation, okay? Let them lead the conversation. You
said
follow,
word vomit.
right? So number 4, recruiting and sponsoring are 2 different things. You can recruit all day long. You can recruit all day. But in order for us to grow, we have to sponsor. That means you have to give the resources. You have to show the resources. You have to be there for your team. So there's 2 differences between recruiting and sponsoring. Well, they're 2 different things. So you have to recruit and show them where to find the answers. Now, you show them where to find it. Don't get caught up on helping them so much that you forget about everything else. You have to remember, we are here to lead you to the answer, not give it to you. You have the resources. Your goal as a sponsor is to help your people fish, to help them grow and to learn. They will never grow and learn if you just give it to them. Okay? Lead them to it. So you can't earn incentives, you can't earn trips, you can't do all those things just by recruiting. Now, there's sponsoring points, right? Sponsoring points to earn things. They're not recruiting points, they're sponsoring points. You can't just recruit people and expect, oh, I got all these sponsoring points. No. You think annual mentor is given because you recruit people? No. You have to sponsor them and help them get to certified. Right? That's what that's about. You can't expect to make money off of people if you are not helping them grow either. Period. So, and I also have to say too, remember your fine line though. Remember the fine line. Your sponsor does not pay your bills, and it's not their job to do so. If I put her down, she's gonna scream, so I gotta hold her. Your sponsor doesn't pay your bills. It's not their job to do so. You might have a shitty sponsor. People who are watching this might have a shitty sponsor. I'm not saying any of you do, but you might. People may have a shitty sponsor, and you know what? That's okay. Who cares? Because it's not their job to give you success. It is not your sponsor's job. It is not your director's job. It is your job. It is you that has the power to be successful. You know what? 10 years ago when people started, they didn't have all the resources we have. They don't have YouTube. They didn't have all the things. They hardly probably ever did trainings. Like, we've evolved. Okay? They had to fish for their own daggone info. So, you are the one who determines your success. You have all the resources. Go find them. And if you hate your sponsor, you have a shitty sponsor, they don't help you. Okay. Hey, shh, that's okay. Go find another consultant to work with, to look up to be friends with. There's 135 of us. Go find one on our team. You don't want somebody on our team? Stop. You don't want someone on our team? Go find somebody else. Give more than you take. 2,000, okay, out. 2,000 consultants you can be friends with. Go play. Go get some ice cream. Go get a snack. Well, go find something for her to snack on. No, go find a snack. I'm about to put y'all on mute so I can yell at my children. Y'all better hurry up. Go get the iPad. Go do something. I'm on the phone. Okay. If I put this on mute, we're not gonna have some happy kids.
I can't help it, but your little one, she was adorable. She was sitting there every time you point, she point, and then
I know.
she
All the
was so
time.
cute.
All the time. All right. So some people, did you guys know that people roll up? So some people have 5, 3, 10 different sponsors. Did y'all know that? Okay, well, go find something. Here, take a face mask. We'll go night-night. Go in the playroom.
What's
But
the roll
yes, people roll up, and that's what it's called. Especially when people roll up, they will give them like, hey, you rolled up to me, and a little roll up, because I mean that's what happens. So you roll up. So let's say I quit. You will all, under me, roll up to Eva. She will then be your sponsor, not your superstar director. Well, she'll be your superstar director, but she would now be your sponsor. Crazy, huh? Let's say Eva quits. Well, then y'all would roll up to her sponsor. That's what happens. So people leave. Superstar directors are leaving. I just saw one leave. Out of the Make Sense group, Make Sense, Andrea. She's superstar director. She left because of reasons and family, and so there you go. She left. So now all of her people are moving on up. Okay, so it happens. Your sponsor doesn't determine your success because you can have 15 of them. They don't determine it. You determine it. Oh, I'm not leaving, Cindy. It's about how bad you want it. And I do not want my phone to die because I have awesome stuff to share. Okay. So it's about how bad you want it. The best thing to do is be your best authentic self in a Scentsy way. Like I said before, don't go act like you're like the wax queen of I'll get out and life is just fine and freaking dandy. It's not. We all have struggles. Be true, be real, okay? This is a personal growth business, okay? Personal growth business. How have you grown since you've been with Scentsy? In all the ways, how have you grown? I would have never thought I would go on a trip by myself and have panic attacks, okay, without my husband being there. Never would have thought that. I've been to Colorado on a trip without my kids, flew with my husband it was his first time. Didn't think I would do that. I lead a team of 135 of you guys. Never would have thought that would happen. Like, personal growth. I don't have anxiety talking to you. I'm not having a panic attack talking to you, but I did before. The first night we ever talked, I panicked. If you ever go back to that video, you'll see how much water I drank because I was panicking. Okay? Personal growth is huge. Share it. Share how much you've grown with Scentsy. So be more than just Scentsy, but let Scentsy be the backbone. Let people know why Scentsy has changed you and how it's changed you, okay? So be relatable, tell the truth. So insert income disclosure here. Not only have I grown personally, I have grown in my business and my wallet as well. So my first paycheck was March 2018. Okay. My first paycheck was $17.20. I don't know if you heard me. My first paycheck was $17.20. Hold on a second. That's why meetings should only be done when my husband's home. Go.
Taylor about to lay down the smackdown.
Go. Maybe I won't post this on YouTube. We'll see. But this is life. This is what happens. Like, this is how we roll. We're moms staying at home, but you know what? We have the opportunity to do this.
I'm lucky I only have to deal with the animals trying to get in my lap.
There you go. Like, I'm not at Walmart right now. I'm not at McDonald's. I'm not at the mall. It's okay. Right, Ivy? It's relatable. And this is true. This is how we roll. So 2018, $17.20. March 2019, my paycheck was $197.69. That was a huge freaking deal for me. That was a huge win for me. Almost $200. Huge deal. Okay. Took me a year to get that, like $100 raise. Okay. March 2020, $236.01. About a $40 raise, right? In 1 year. And then we fast forward to March 2021. Okay, remember, this is around the time I really started working my business. Okay, I got let go from my job in May 2020. So 2 months after that $200 paycheck, I got let go. I put my business in high gear. I told myself I would never work for anyone else who didn't care, who treated me like ass. I'm not saying they treated me like ass, but you let me go when I know I did a damn good job for your company. Okay. I told myself I would never, ever go back to a company who doesn't care. I would never work under other people. I would never be micromanaged again. And then March 2021, my paycheck was $2,000, $2,759.88, almost a $3,000 paycheck. Relatable, right? I started off at $17. Then I got to $2,700. So if I can do it, little old me, little old Taylor Miner can do it, then you can. So be relatable. Let people know. Okay, my husband took a pay cut. He got a promotion, he got a pay cut. I'm struggling right now. It might not seem like it, but I am. I just sold our freaking truck that we just got. We're selling our camper. We just got it. Could we afford it? Yeah, but we're living paycheck to paycheck, and that is not a life I want to live. So when we get more money, we're better. We'll reevaluate our situation then. But right now, we're going to enjoy our kids. We're going to enjoy our home. We're going to do the things that we can really do now because of my money. And not let it all go to bills. One day, and this is a promise, and I'm laying it down right now. I know money's not everything, but right now I can't wait for my status to be living paycheck to paycheck to 6 figures. I'm claiming it. Other people's bankruptcy, struggling, foreclosed home. And Cincy has blessed their lives so much. That will be us, okay? And remember, it doesn't happen overnight. Don't just sit here and say, oh my God, I've been in this business for 6 months. I'm still at $197. I quit. You didn't come that far to only get that far. Keep going. Keep pushing yourself. Don't just quit. Don't just quit. It took me 4 years to get to almost $3,000. I'm not saying it's like that for everybody. You have people that promote to SSD in 6 months. I did not care about my business the first 3 years. And I've said that from day one. I did not care. When I got fired, I cared then because I was done. I made it worth my while. I made it worth all the things to get fired. It was a kick in my ass to just do what needed to be done. So, that being said, we are stories tellers. We share how Scentsy is changing our lives. We be relatable. We are storytellers. Okay? We share our story. Share our journey. And that means knowing your worth. You need to know your worth. Know your worth. You can't recruit people without knowing your worth, can you? No. If you don't know how much you're worth, how do you expect to recruit people and tell them that they're worthy? Right? It all goes hand in hand. Like, I don't know, happy wife, happy life. Like, all the things. Happy mom, happy kids. You have to do you first. Know your worth, and everything else will follow. Now, knowing your worth, you're also having to share all the things. That means if you're a new parent and you just need friends, yes, Sam, for sure. Community, if you're in here if you need to get rid of toxic people, all the things, share it. So here's this question for you right here. Are you recruiting? You personally, are you recruiting people? Yes or no? If you don't recruit, how do you expect your team to recruit? You have to lead by example, and that also goes to PRV. Everything. I don't know what she said. I can only see like one of you at a time. Hold on. Okay. So you have to lead by example, PRV, recruiting, all the things. If you're not recruiting, your team's not going to recruit. Don't expect your team to work for you if you're not working. You think you get paid off of your team if you don't work? No. It's not how it works. That's what a pyramid scheme is. That's what MLMs are. We are not that. We have to work. So give yourself a hard reality check. What is wrong and how are you going to fix it? What is wrong with what you're doing and how are you going to fix that? So the best tip I can give you, your number one tip. I wrote it down. Share your story and how you are evolving. That's it. That's like the best tip I can give you. The best tip anybody will ever give you. Share your journey. What's crazy is you wouldn't believe how many people need to see the community. They need to see the togetherness. Hence why I told you to take a picture of this. We always share our meets on Wednesdays, right? You may not think a lot of people see that because they don't like or comment, but what did I say before? They still see that. Okay, give me 1 second. My phone is gonna die. I really thought this was gonna be on my laptop, so please hold. Y'all, I'm just living a hot mess life. It's cool. Sorry, y'all. Don't hate me. See if this works. Okay, so it's charging. Okay, so it's not always about the money. You have to share everything. You have to be vulnerable, and be relatable, but also share each other's stories. Ivy, Emily, Samantha, get together, talk to each other, learn each other's stories. So prior, we used to do every Monday night, someone else will go live on our team page and introduce yourself, share your why, share your story. We haven't done that in a while, but it seemed to really help the team. It seemed to really bring us all together. But share each other's stories. So let's say Samantha over here is a mom and Ivy's not. That's okay. Maybe I relate more with Samantha, but Ivy, she might need to know that, you know, there's people that aren't moms that are who are still successful in this business. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's okay. I have a girl on my team who isn't a mom, or I have a girl on my team who still works an 8 to 5 job, even though I don't. Share the stories. Share each other's stories. It's okay. We're all different people and we all have different stories. And other people might need to relate to Ivy rather than me. Okay? So it's a team effort. This whole business is a team effort. If we don't work together, no one's going up. It's a team effort in everything. It takes a village. It takes a village. And I swear that's in all aspects of life. Again, and I cannot stress this enough when I say this, use your stories. Utilize social media. Utilize your Facebook. Utilize Instagram, your stories. And for the 100th time, if I see one more person sharing a marketing image that looks like a freaking ad, people are just going to scroll past because you look like every daggone Joe Blow. You guys, if you follow me on social media, copy the picture, save the picture to your phone and post it, or use the search bar and look up the warmer you want to post. I'm trying to be better at putting all the pictures that I get into our group album on Facebook so you can use them. If I see somebody sharing a marketing image, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Okay? Because stop. It looks yucky. Right? Liz, I know you don't do that, so don't even. You don't share marketing images because you've heard my ass too many times say not to. Attraction marketing. That is not attraction marketing, just sharing those images, okay? People want to see real life of everything. Please go. No, wait. So use your story, share all the things, share the paycheck, and who cares how much it is? Income disclosure if you share. Share it. $17, $100, $1,000. It's a huge freaking deal. I don't care how much it is. Okay. So remember, this is also a business. You're going to have ups and downs. This is a business. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have hard times. But I repeat, if this is the only thing that you take with you through this whole Zoom, I don't care. Listen, Linda, listen. Stop. Don't be a temporary consultant. Do not be a temporary consultant. And don't be a bare minimum consultant looking for a full-time result. That makes sense? Do not be a bare minimum consultant looking for a full-time result. Don't be that person. Because it ain't gonna happen. You put in what you're gonna get out. Okay? So there's that. And like I said, it's not about giving you the secret success to recruiting. It's not about saying this is what you have to do and you're going to get 10 recruits tomorrow. This is what recruiting is about. It's about sharing the opportunity, sharing your journey. Never stop looking for people. Those people are your customers, your host. Okay? These people are your teamies. Don't leave money on the table. Don't leave money on the table. Right? You've heard that. Well, don't leave people on the table either. You never know who you're passing up if you don't ask. Emily, for example, I think I asked her like 4 times. She was spending so much money. She was one of my favorite customers. She finally came to my house and I'm like, sis, like, you enjoying or what? No, you need to think about it because you're spending the money. Just do it for your own discount. And now look, she's on this Zoom. She's working her business. Okay.
Y'all, I signed up that day. I was like, Taylor, I am signing up. I said, my birthday was yesterday. I was like, I'm doing the damn thing.
Yep. And there you go. Don't pass up the opportunity because if you don't ask, the answer is always going to be no. Do you
That's
think
right.
people are going to come up to you and be like, hey, can I join your team? Not always. You'll get lucky if people just randomly sign up. Okay. But remember, if you don't ask, someone else will. And there's always people who join under other people. I've had joint conversations with people and they go and join somebody else. I'm like, huh, what? What happened here? I just had this conversation with you. Why'd you go and join little, Joe Blow over here? Well, what's wrong? What happened? But it's gonna happen and it's life. It's okay. Stop. It's gonna happen. It's life. Don't worry about it. You move on to the next one. Because if they're gonna be like that, you don't need them anyway. Okay. So what I'm gonna leave you with, and I'm gonna put these in the files on the page. Okay. Hold on. I gotta do something. Go find it. Sissy, go help her. Okay, I hope my phone is okay because it doesn't sound like it. So these are some things I want to show you, and I'm going to post them in the group under the files tab. Maybe tomorrow, not tonight. I'm tired and want to go to bed. Now, hold on. One sec. Sorry, guys. Okay. If you're not following up, not okay. Follow up with your customers. If you're not, that's not okay. Do it. So I created this. I created it on Word. I'm not editing it. I'll put it in the files. If you want to create your own, perfect. If not, that's fine too. I have been using AMI for my follow-up system. I'm going to start next month using this system because this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be more personal. Okay, so I'm going to follow up differently. This is a customer order follow-up log. And this is what I created, and I will share it in the files tab. Okay, if I was on my computer, I'd be able to show you. Customer name, order date, order type, thank you. That means, did you say thank you? Email them, text them, whatever, call them. You should be doing that within 24 hours. Thank you mail sent. Thank you mail sent within 48 hours. Okay. Did you follow them on social media? Am I frozen? Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Okay. So follow on
Yes.
social.
We can hear you.
Okay. Did their order arrive? Their favorite product they ordered. Are they new, a VIP, or a referral in the notes? Okay. This is a follow-up system. If you're not following up, find a freaking system that works and do it. Do not follow up with your people, because how many times have you ordered from somebody and they don't follow up? They don't say thank you. Can't even freaking text me a thank you. Rude. Don't be rude. It's rude. They're supporting you in your business. You can freaking say thank you. So, bulk sample log. I did not create this. Bulk sample log. This is for the whole year. So on January, you fill in what scent was the scent of the month. That is the wax scent and room spray sample that you sent them. Felt and scratch sniff sheets, counter clean. The list goes on, okay? You just put in the scent of all the things that you sampled out that month. And then customer mail out log. It looks confusing, especially because it's not on the freaking computer, but customer mail out log. It's going to make more sense when you see it, but you can just take a highlighter, okay, and bubble in these parts. But for example, the customer name and what you mailed them in the order total. Why does the order total matter? Because the more they order, the more I send. So send circle, card bar, mint clip, or scent pack. You would just highlight what you sent them, okay? If you sent them wax or Scentsy Fresh or whatever, you highlight it here, but then they're like, hey, I don't remember what scent you sent me. You know, it was like 2 months ago. Is my connection terrible? Okay. So you're gonna look back on here. It'll tell you what sample you made, what the scent was of the certain sample you made. So they'll all be super easy to understand once I post them. It's just hard to see right now, and it's kind of hard to make sense of it. If you want to use this system, perfect. I think it's going to help us a lot. I think it's going to help me a lot. It's easier to track, especially if you do it right away. A lot of people, me personally, I do all my thank you mails at the end of the month. It's becoming too much. It's becoming too much. I know a lot of people like to do that, but maybe doing it this way, somebody places an order, I go to my desk, I write the things down, I write my thank you card, and I put it in the mail within 48 hours, and I immediately text them thank you. Okay, so just make it a habit. I know it's going to take some time. Habits take time to form, but once you get there, it'll just become second nature. So I'll post these. Let me know what you think about them. Let me know if you use them, if you printed them off, and let's see how that goes. I did write who was here. Let me just make sure I have everybody. Tanya, Cindy.
Hey,
I'm
don't
gonna have
forget
to
me,
look.
Kayla Morgan.
Where?
I've been here.
Who's I've been here?
Stacy, your aunt, your favorite person in the world.
Stacy Lynn.
I couldn't log in with my phone.
Okay, so Cindy.
Oh. So she's here with me
Stacy.
at her camper.
I saw Tanya, Krista, and I'll have to look back too and see. but I'll do a drawing later. Like I said, I'm going to post this on YouTube, so we'll just go ahead and keep it short and sweet. And I'll let you guys see the drawing wheel in just a minute, after I look and make sure who all popped on. Before we go, are there any questions? Does anybody have anything they want to say? Let me go through the comments really fast, please. Sam, that's awesome. She said that she's putting in her 2 weeks. She wants to be Scentsy full time. That's amazing. I'm gonna need Taylor to stop looking at me like that. Ah! What are you talking about? Following up, recruiting, PRV? I think that's when I saw that comment.
Stop telling me that I don't know my words and that I need to know my words, because I'm gonna need you to stop looking at me like that.
Oh my gosh, my kids. I totally love to join in on some meetings. What meetings are we talking about? Oh gosh. Okay, so about the meeting thing, I think that I'm not gonna go through all these right now, but I think that we should do one. We always do our all consultant call and talk, we haven't done that, I think, in 2 months. But I think what would really be fun, yes, Heather, I'm so proud of you. But I think it would be really fun
Thank
if
you.
we do a workday Wednesday. Something like that. We all hop on Zoom, we sit at our desk or we sit wherever we're at, and we just hang out and chat about what we're working on, what we're doing, all the things. Okay. So maybe we can do that one day. I'll just post a Zoom link. You get on if you want. If not, that's cool too. It's not going to be any type of training. We'll just sit and talk about what we're doing. Okay. Any questions? Anything you want to talk about? Anything that stood out tonight?
Okay, I had one quick
Go ahead. Whoever's talking, I can't see.
Okay, it's M.
Hey.
So I had one quick clarification. So when you're offering the hostess kit to someone who's not hosting the party, they would still have to pay the $59 since the hostess will use her rewards, right? Okay.
Correct. Yep. So your hostess is still going to get all their rewards, but you have to change the hostess name to that person who's grabbing the kit. So we can go over all that once you're in that situation, but
Okay.
you would change the hostess name to the person grabbing the kit, but your original hostess is still going to get all those rewards. But you have to put in, you have to change their name first before you put in all the rewards, or once you change the host name, they're all going to go away and you have to redo it. I learned that the hard way. So yes, we'll go over all that once you cross that bridge, which I know you're going to. But it gets confusing unless you're actually like doing it.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
go. Anything else, guys? Nope. Everybody good?
I just wanted to say that I know that it's a little nerve-wracking going on your stories and talking about the business, and I just now finally got to an area where I'm comfortable actually showing my face. So just keep pushing, keep going. Don't give up so soon, and you guys got this. That's all I got. Okay.
Yes. And Ivy, you are killing it in your stories. In your booty butt. Okay, I'll handle it when I get done. I'm almost done, okay? Okay, I'm gonna handle it, okay? Wait for mommy. Go get your passy. I'll be right there.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Well, I've had fun. It's been great seeing you guys. What? No, just wait. Oh my gosh, it's bedtime. So we will talk again next month. I'll let you know what that topic is about. I hope this helped. If it didn't help, I hope it freaking motivated you. I hope it gave you that good jumpstart feeling of just being together again. Sometimes just talking with each other, it does give us a little kick in the ass to start working our business again. Do you guys want to know where we're at as a team right now? I know I usually do that when we get on or when we get off. So let me just share that.
I know my team is top 10.
Woo! Yes. All right. Before I share all of this really fast, I want to go ahead and stop recording
She
this.
asked me what that email was about, and I had to explain it.
All right, let me stop recording this. Give me 1 second. But before you go, just hold on. I'm gonna stop recording. Okay. Stop.